Hey everybody, I'm Bobby Tinelli with Tech360.tv, back with another phone review. A monster of a phone, not just in terms of size, but in terms of specs. This is the Samsung Galaxy Note 8 in gold. You got three colors. You got the gold as you see here, you got the black, and you've got the orchid gray, which is a slightly darker shade of gray than the S8 Plus. It looks good though. The Note 8 is an evolution of the S8 Plus, which was already a really good phone. So there's not going to be a lot of new specs or new features to this device. It's a slight upgrade, but if you're a Note fan, you're going to like it. What are some of the new things? Of course, you get the larger display, 6.3-inch display. It's bezel-less, it's beautiful, it's stunning. It's square shape, as you can tell. It's not as rounded as the S8 Plus. I prefer this shape. It's a slightly more masculine, not because I'm a guy, I like it, but it feels good in the hands. You've got the dual cameras. Finally, Samsung has entered the world of the dual cameras, and they've done a pretty good job with it. You got a telephoto zoom lens and you got a wide angle lens. Both have optical image stabilization, which is nice. That means less shaky shots. Of course, you got the S Pen. It's back. You got a faster processor. You got 6 gigabytes of RAM in this bad boy. Yeah, it works. It works well. And of course, it has Bixby, which Samsung is pushing Bixby out like no one's business. Almost a bit heavy-handed, but I get it. It's a new AI software they want to introduce to everybody. It works in some ways it doesn't. It's like having a kid on your phone. Out of the blue, it'll just wake up on its own if you say Bixby, and it'll start dictating what you're writing, like now, literally just like that. You can see this. Now, I didn't say hello Bixby or hi Bixby, I just said Bixby. It works great in the camera, it works great when you want to translate languages, or if you want to do, let's say, augmented reality to see what's around you, you can do that with Bixby. So there's some cool things about it, don't get me wrong. But this button right here, Samsung's got great optical quality on their cameras, right? However, they tend to overprocess with the software. And that means your pictures start to look a little bit flat, a little bit fake. I do wish Samsung would just ease up on the software, let the photos speak for themselves, because they have really good optics. They're just overcompensating, and they've been doing this over the last few phones even more so and more so, and with a lot of other smartphones coming out with really good cameras, I'm seeing Samsung lose the edge in optic quality only because of their software. So Samsung, if you're watching this video, ease up. Not everybody needs to look flawless. I like to see pores in skin. I like to see flaws. It's a good thing. It makes pictures look more natural and gives it more depth and more character. The curvature of the display. It's something I didn't notice until I actually started using the Note 8. With the S8 Plus, it was great because, you know, it feels seamless in the hands. You're not using an S Pen, but once you take the S Pen out, right? And you want to sort of like highlight something on the screen, or you want to jot notes, or you want to maybe cut something out that you want to send to somebody, the pen will slide off the edge of the screen. Not a deal breaker, but I do wish that Samsung actually made the glass flat for the Note series, just for this option right here, so you can go edge to edge with the S Pen without losing anything. So would I recommend the Note 8? Well, if you're an S8 user or an S8 Plus user and you don't need the S Pen, no, don't need it. Unless you really need to have the latest technology in terms of processor, in terms of dual camera, in terms of the S Pen and more RAM, then yes, it's a good upgrade. If you're coming from another device into the Note 8, this is an impressive phone. This is very, very impressive. This is a workhorse. This can be a desktop computer with a DeX station. This has a lot of options to it. It will last you 2 years. This is future-proof. So I would say, yes, it is a good phone to look at. But it's always up to you. Leave your comments below. Let me know your thoughts. Once again, I'm Bobby Tinelli with Tech360.tv with the Samsung Galaxy Note 8.